Good morning, everyone. This is Vinod from Excel Snippet, and this is our video number 4. We are coming back to our comparison of data between OR and XOR. Again, XOR is a very different formula and it is impractical to use in a real-time basis. But again, it gives you an exclusive edition of data working, and this is a dream come true formula for cipher users. So if you want to know more about it, you can just browse about XR. Probably you'll get a lot of information about it. So in our previous video, we saw how to use an OR condition inside an if condition part, and we called it as OR inside an if formula. And today I'm going to compare the OR and XOR, and then also I'm going to import them or use them inside the if formula. So if you want to know about OR condition, you already have them in our previous video. If not, please follow the description below. You will get the video part, or in our video part at the end of our video you can see more about OR condition if you wanted to. So I will add the OR conditions to our latest video additions to us. In today's part, we are going to see about XR. XR is a little different function compared to OR function, and it is an function which writes a logical text exclusively to OR of all arguments. So what do I mean? So if you see on the right hand side, I have two different points. So I have a A column and a B column. If I have 0 in both A and B, then my answer will be 0. If I have 1 and 0 or 0 and 1 in any of the column, then it's going to recite an answer called 1. And if that happens on 1 and 1, then it's going to give you a 0. So it's going to be a little other way around compared to our OR functions. So let's see how we are about to use them. So let's take one small simple example that we have already done once in our OR function. So we saw where the valuations are true here when I have more than 2 conditions with me, and if that is satisfied or not. And I'm about to use that list. Now if you see the OR condition, the descriptions will be a little different. So when I have 2 conditions here, both of them are true, then it's going to give you 0, either on the first part or on the last part. If you do the other way around, keeping the first one as one valuation, second one as the other one, then it's going to give you true here. So let's see what happens in here. So how many true lines that I get in here if I go and do this part. So the condition that I am planning to build here is this. So if my age group is above 30 and if the sex is male, then what is the XR is going to give us? When I say XR, the logical test is going to be this. If this is equal to this F4 once, comma, and if this is greater than this F4 once, close bracket, and give an enter, and you can see that it's going to give you an answer called false. So wherever I get an answer true in there, I'm getting a false here. So wherever I get a false here, in some situation it gives you a false here. If I'm going to add this in our if condition, so I'm going to just say equals, and I'm going to take this, copy this R condition and paste it here. And if you are dealing with a multiple data structure, it's better to keep them in one dimension. So as I copy pasted it here, it works really well. When I deal with them in an advanced functionality, I will follow certain rules a little differently. So now I'm going to add an if to the last, and as you know, if the value is false, it's going to say it is not satisfied. So most of my answer will be not satisfied here, as we are using a exclusive functionality here. So most of my answer will be not satisfied here. Again, the condition that I have specified above will give you a clean idea about how the data is considered here. Let's jump on to the third option. So here I'm going to use an OR condition here. So whenever I use an OR condition, if I'm going to use the same formula or the same logic for multiple formula component, then I will be using a cell references here. If you want to know more about cell references, I will add even the video of cell references in the description below, so you can check on that. That's video number 4 in our video series. So probably I've just added that as a main component analysis. So I'm going to just say equals OR and choose this line, and I'm going to go do a column lock. I'm going to press F4 3 times, and if I say this is that is equal to or greater than or equal to this, and then I'm selecting this again F4 thrice. This is greater than this, and F4 once, and then I'm giving F4 thrice if this is greater than or equal to this, F4 once. Close the bracket, and you get a lot of true here, unless otherwise you have all false. I'm going to copy this formula, paste it here, and just rename that to an XOR. When I do that, it will give you OR again for you, so don't worry about that. Remove the OR alone, and you can see that you get few trues here. Like I got the first few components, but the last 2 will become a false for us. So I have how many false comes here, based on that the data goes on. How many true comes here, based on that it goes other way around. Now I'm going to copy the OR function here and add an if to it. Extend credit and don't extend credit. So you know it, if I do the data properly, so I will be getting all my datas perfect enough here. So this is what sorry, I'm a very bad typer. So now you can see that I have a different function altogether when I use an XOR functionality. So as I told you earlier, XOR is a mutually exclusive OR of all arguments. So it's a very rare scenario that we use in Excel, but again, if you're a Cypher user, I think it is the most beautiful function that we ever use. Hope you enjoyed my video. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't able to add them yesterday. So today I've added it, and you can see the X and R function in our formula bar, and you can, when you go to logical function, you can see that the XR function and R function is available in our formula bar. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't subscribe my channel, do subscribe it. This is Excel snippet quick view series, video number 4. Today we will be adding 2 more videos. One on the basic differences between an Excel function and a DAX functionality, and the next function that we are going to see how to add a data model, or how to add a data from an Excel to a data model. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.